Inherited financial beliefs often disguise themselves as common sense. We hear them as respectable cautions about keeping things simple or staying grounded, appearing more like wisdom than restriction. Arohi exemplifies financial competence. She maximizes her investments, maintains a healthy surplus, and tracks every expense with precision. Her struggle exists entirely outside the math. She needs a durable pair of shoes for the Mumbai monsoon. Yet, as her finger hovers over the checkout button, an internal committee begins an interrogation, demanding to know if the cheaper option is good enough. Sensible caution eventually hardens into a psychological limit. For many professionals, personal comfort begins to feel like a suspicious indulgence that requires constant justification. At a cafe, Arohi watches a colleague order a premium coffee, selecting exactly what she wants without a second thought. The colleague's total lack of guilt highlights the real source of friction. The price on the menu is secondary to the ease with which the transaction occurs. The family home contains the physical artifacts of a different mindset. Good clothes are sorted into piles for special occasions, while the fine crockery stays locked away for guests who never seem to arrive. The household operates on a quiet, inherited rulebook. The basic items are for daily use. The nice things must be preserved. Above all, you are warned, don't get used to this. Using restriction as the primary tool for financial discipline sends a powerful message. It teaches a child that they do not belong in spaces characterized by quality or ease. A family's rigid spending rules typically function as a survival shield. They were designed to protect the household from specific economic threats in a time when margins were razor thin. Living through economic hardship enforces a dual education. People learn to stretch a currency, but they also learn to suppress their own desires. In the world of the older generation, basic goods required waiting in line. Physical scarcity was a daily fact of life that dictated every decision. Shrinking one's expectations served as a psychological defense. In an era of constant uncertainty, wanting less was the only way to avoid the pain of disappointment. When survival is the primary goal, treating all comfort as a luxury and all spending as a risk is a completely rational response. Financial capacity can climb sharply over a single career, but emotional permission to use that money often remains stagnant, trapped by earlier habits. This gap creates persistent dissonance. A person can afford a higher quality of life, yet remains physically uncomfortable choosing it. Hesitating over a quality purchase reveals a conflict of identity. Preservation of capital has been replaced by the preservation of an inherited belief that self-denial is a virtue. Breaking this cycle requires a clear distinction between two frequently confused concepts, luxury and waste. Waste is spending driven by social performance. It is the desire to impress others or signal progress without gaining any true utility from the purchase. True luxury is an investment in durability and peace. It includes well-made items that support your daily life and outlast the cheap alternatives. The internal interrogation must change. The question, "Is this expensive?" needs to be replaced by a more empowering one. "Is this valuable?" Real financial maturity combines the discipline to save with the emotional permission to enjoy quality. It is possible to choose a better life without sacrificing your values.